So it actually did happen. 94 Ederson is here. They won the Europa and absolutely comfortably. Now the SBC is gone, but I thought, you know what? I really wanted to give him a go purely on the basis that the card looks mental. He pretty much has the double upgrades that we wanted. 92 pace, 89 shooting, 93, 95 passing dribbling, 89 defending and 90 physical. To say this card was 50,000, I think it was a pretty good deal. Even if they didn't win, still being 92 would have been nice. But I think this now has got the potential to potentially be a main starter. The question is, has he changed in game? I felt like he was okay already, but he kind of just lacked a little bit. Now, when we look at the card itself, obviously we've got all the new stats here. We are still looking more than likely at the anchor. The defending still needs that little push up, a bit more pace on him. It's even better. He's now a 95 centre mid overall, 96 pace, 94 defending, 95 physical. I mean, that's a pretty good accuracy there, to be fair. And in terms of everything else, like we've got the composure to 90, agility balance now 91. Everything's looking pretty top notch for him. So he is going to be more of a box to box. So let's try him out and see if he was really worth the 50k. So I do think most definitely this card is going to feel not necessarily crazy difference, because I don't think you will get like a major difference from him, but he definitely will have them extra little bit of upgrades that will solidify this card as most definitely worth every extra penny that you would have spent on him. Plus then we now have the team of the season for Serie A coming soon in the next day, so that's going to just emulate how much he could actually be worth having in your club. If you needed them extra links, he will be perfect for it. So that's going to be a big one. Does manage to get his I thought he was offside. Even better, he gets his first goal back of the post, and now he's going to be more box to box than anything. Obviously the anchor is just to solidify as much defending as we can in real practice there. And I do think when it comes to a card like this, you are looking at a very reasonable price. Like 50,000 for him was outstanding. I don't think you're going to find too much better. Obviously with him, he was kind of expected maybe not to win purely on Leverkusen's season, but that was going to be irrelevant entirely, because really it is a match of a final. We know anything can happen, and just look at it. It looked comfortable. I don't know if the tactics were just totally wrong or what happened, but most definitely that's a great challenge. Get a little run on. In general, what happened was they just got overran. It just was almost a training game for them. Lookman just had the best game he possibly ever has, and he solidified his teammates' lovely 94. Now, what I do find quite funny is the fact that there is actually no road to the final, I believe, for Atalanta, so that's already very interesting to see, because they technically didn't get any of the big upgrades that was kind of pushed towards them, really. Now, in the midfield, if we go more towards gameplay, first touch is always going to be a nice one. We are running in with another box-to-box as well. Pace-wise, feels as good as ever. He obviously has the intercept as well, which is going to be perfect for that defensive side of stuff, which is exactly what you want. R9 into Sorloth, slaps it across goal, and he makes it 2 very comfortably. Then we do have the long ball pass, which I use every now and then. It's always nice to have, but it's not one that I'm using every second of the game. Looking down for Jarzinho. He's waiting for the pass, or is he just going for it? Okay, we'll take that. But long ball pass, obviously, is just a cross field. It's pretty standard now. We kind of know how that works. Maybe we could have had a couple of different playstyle pluses. I think the only thing from the upgrade that I would have really liked is to potentially... Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, R9, you've let me down there. The only thing that I'd have really liked other than the double upgrade would have potentially been the 5-5 for him. I think that would have been a great upgrade to have, which I know full well that we was never going to get anyway. That's kind of the Champions League. Good interception, decent pass across, one more. Look at the inside, look at R9, and it's a simple tap in again. But when it came to him and Hoffman together, I think Ederson definitely had the better potential to be a card, because there's already so many Bundesliga cams, and granted, I can say that at the moment because obviously we don't have the Serie A team of the season, so it was always going to be very much a one-sided debate because we haven't seen how many centre mids we've got yet with the Serie A, but I can imagine it's definitely going to be less than how many cams we have in the Bundesliga already. But then also just down to, what is this guy doing? Is he wanting a solo goal with Jarzinho? I'm expecting a pass and then he keeps going backwards and forwards. What is going on here? Just give me the ball. But yeah, in terms of the potential that we saw in the card, obviously with Ederson, I just felt like there was more presence to him, especially with a double upgrade. Whereas Hoffman, as much as is, again, definitely a nice 94 if you got him, he's not necessarily anything special. Like, we've already got so many German cams. I don't think even if we had another Brazilian box-to-box, it would make a dent in him, to be honest. I can imagine we might get a decent centre mid that kind of takes over him in, on Friday. So that will be kind of said then and see what we've got. But most definitely for right now, 50,000, even 70,000 for Hoffman was always worth a punt in actually doing him and having a tryout and see who wins. Picking up the ball again. A very good ball carrier of this. Decent on the passing. Obviously running forward is a specialty. Can we get the pass off as well? Looking for Sorloth's left foot. Good interception. Good run out as well. Agility balance definitely looking a lot better nowadays. Looking for the long ball pass. I mean, it's worked. Volley. Good dribbling. Oh, it's got great close control in and out of everybody. That's what you want to see. It's just perfect from a centre mid. Like, this guy knows full well where we're going, and yet he still can't manage to actually keep a hold of him, which is perfect. Look for the back heel. It's great little bit of play. And R9 nearly getting the challenge. Can we find him back? We're looking. Can we go for a little bit of something? I feel like our luck is going to run out at some point. Oh, but no, it isn't. No, it isn't. And Ederson finds the back of the net in the red card. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Lays it off to him. Can we find something? I mean, this guy's given up. He's 10 men down, and I'm 10 men down. I'm 10 men down, and he's just given up on the defense there. He's just let him plop himself in the box, get a little finesse off, and the keeper, I mean, he's just given up in himself as well. Pushing himself through. Little ball roll. Little ball roll again. He's going to try and find R9 in here. Can we go with a little one across? Sorloth. Gonna nap it in. Nap it in? He's going to tap it in. And beautiful. I mean, can we get a hat trick with him? Oh, he knew it. He absolutely knew it. But we've held on nicely. Little ball. Nice. Good control. Good control. Look for that near post. That's a great last-ditch challenge. Honestly, the agility balance of him, I remember him being decent at it, but definitely not this decent. So, good increase there. I think that is going to be a big thing, especially for any midfielder. Oh! And he's got a whip of a shot as well. It's that acceleration. It's just beautiful. Little across, and we're going to get the foul as well. Can we get a free kick goal? It's been a while. Have we got anything on him? I mean, he's got the shot power. He's not quite got the... What on earth is that? Oh, I've gone straight where he is. Oh, but he did the bar. Great challenge. Get the push on as well. Down one. Oh. Oh, it was so close. Keepers beat, defenders beat, and it was a last-ditch challenge again. Oh, oh, that's it. I've done enough against this guy, really. So going into the quick overall form then, because to be honest, there's not too much to say about SBC prices or really anything like that to kind of go over, because he is expired. So whether we get a shot at a Showdown upgrade to make him into a 95, that could be the really interesting part of it, because obviously, if he does become a 95, that's just even better for the cost, let alone what we could do for the Serie A team of the season. Now, we will see what that's like tomorrow, so we will kind of get our thoughts and see, is he one of the better ones there, or what's going on with him, because I do think this card was a great addition to anybody's team for that cost. Same as Hoffman. I don't think either or, if you did him or didn't do him, you're kind of not losing out if whoever lost or whoever won. I think Ederson definitely was the better type, and I must admit, he's playing pretty fantastic. The anchor is definitely the way to go. You can still make him obviously controlled lengthy as well, which is always a nice option if you wanted to use the architect or the sniper. To me, I'm quite okay with him as controlled as a midfielder. It's mainly a striker and a centre-back that I do like on the lengthy. The midfielder, as long as they've got some decent pace, it kind of doesn't matter to some extent. Now, with the defending and physical, absolutely brilliant. Add that intercept in there, perfect. The first touch from any pinged passes or anything like that, always going to be fantastic. And then the great long ball pass, just in case you need to use it, again, is just another weapon in his arsenal. Now, the only thing that I want is the 5-star weak foot. Unfortunately, that isn't going to happen unless we get another evolution that will kind of give him a weak foot. Just a +1 will do. That will probably be over footies more than anything, so that one will come to make him hopefully that next level up, but who's to say there isn't a better option by then. Overall, I'm very, very happy with this card. He's definitely turned out to be a 10 out of 10 SBC 100% of the way. So let me know down below if you did manage to get him done, and what do you think of him now.